Welcome back to another vid, man. In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to the Donald Trump allegations are wild, man. This shit crazy. Let's get straight to this vid, man.
So, the Epstein files. We, the American citizens, have been begging the government to, just release everybody that's on this list. I guess you could say there's progress being made because recently some emails have been leaked regarding
Not enough
Epstein
progress,
files.
though.
Now, the biggest story probably out of this is something regarding Donald Trump and Bill Clinton.
Okay, this is breaking news, but a new leaked email from the deceased human trafficker that was best friends with Donald Trump and Bill Clinton says that there are photos of Donald Trump giving George Slobodanopoulos to Bill Clinton.
This is the email right here. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. Ask him if Putin has photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Yo, what?
Who Bubba?
Hell? Bubba is Bill Clinton. I'm gonna say this just for my protection. These are all allegations. Nothing is confirmed, but it might be some truth to this right here. So we on Twitter. This is a tweet back in 2015. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy if Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? Whoa. How does Donald Trump know that Hillary wasn't satisfying Bill? Hey, I just want to say this.
Pause. What's going on? I know Trump ain't giving at the White House, man. Hopefully he's not doing that at the White House, man. Damn, that's crazy.
Regarding gay people and people that are homophobic, we gotta study the pipeline of extremely homophobic individuals to down low pipeline. Because time and time again, these DL men keep getting exposed. And up front, they're like super homophobic, don't like
Trump
gay
on the
people
DL?
all the time. They gay as hell. Now, this news right here wouldn't really affect anything. It would probably make his supporters not like him. But the emails really show how grim, evil, and just sadistic these elites are.
The thousands of documents related to convicted offender Jeffrey Epstein released by Congress. President Trump's name appears hundreds of times in the newly released batch of emails and text messages as well, including Epstein saying that he'd, quote, met some bad people, none as bad as Trump. And in one text exchange, someone whose name was redacted wrote to Epstein, "It will all blow over. They're really just trying to take down Trump and doing whatever they can do to do that." Epstein replied, "Yes, thanks. It's wild because I am the one able to take him down." Trump has called the scandal a hoax, and
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Let me find out Trump be giving the hawk tour to Bill Clinton. Ain't no way. Nah, this shit crazy, yo. This
he
shit
denies any wrongdoing. A handful of Republicans, though, are joining Democrats in supporting a bill that would require the release of the Justice Department's files on Epstein. The House is expected to...
So we need a bill to release this shit. These niggas need to pass a bill to release the files. That's how crazy this shit is.
To vote on that as early as next week.
New bombshell emails
Niggas
suggest
gotta
that Trump knew about Epstein's trafficking crimes all along, spent hours alone with a confirmed survivor, and was even called the dog who hasn't barked to the FBI. So 3 emails regarding the Trump-Epstein relationship were just released by Democrats from a batch of thousands of documents received from the Epstein estate subpoena. And the details are damning. The first email is from 2011, when Epstein wrote to Ghislaine Maxwell saying that the only dog that hasn't barked is Trump, and that a certain Epstein survivor, named Redacted, spent hours with Trump in Epstein's New York City house, but suggested that the police weren't...
So Trump was what an actual victim. That's what it says in the email, y'all.
I mean, I know. I mean, this is all allegations and shit. You feel me? I'm not trying to get in the crosshairs of the FBI, whatever. But me personally, I kind of knew Trump was. If you hanging around a foul, YouTube, I can't say certain shit. If you hanging around Epstein, come on, bro. What does that make you? It's just that when they say he was blowing Bubba, that shit crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't know Trump get down like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, let's get back to it, man.
Let's just bring up President Barack Obama. And I'm gonna be honest, Barack Obama didn't do
Obama
that
in
much
it too? Nah,
black people, but I still love Barack Obama. If he had allegations of the things that Trump has, or even the things that Trump has done, he would have not been president.
I was about to say, oh yeah, he wouldn't. I was about to say, ain't no way Obama giving that hawk two, ain't no way.
On half of those things. This is just an obvious example of white privilege.
Aware of Trump's involvement. Maxwell responded saying that she has been thinking about this. The exchange happened around 3 years after Epstein was sentenced to 18 months in a minimum security prison on his plea deal sentence, and he only served about 13 months. The second email is from 2015, right before the 2016 election, when Michael Wolff, who was writing a book about Trump, wrote to Epstein that CNN was going to be asking Trump about their relationship. Epstein asked if they could craft one themselves, what would that answer be? Wolff responds saying that they should just let him hang himself in a way that generates a positive benefit for you, and that if it looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. And that when he's asked, he'll probably say Jeffrey is a good guy, which of course is what Trump had previously said.
Bro.
The president telling New York Magazine, quote, "I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy."
At this point, Epstein was no longer in jail and was encouraging Ghislaine Maxwell to keep going to parties to avoid looking like a convict. The third released email is from 2019 when Epstein wrote to Wolf that a survivor, name redacted, was at Mar-a-Lago. He wrote, "Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop."
Man.
Some believe this is in reference to Trump allegedly banning Epstein from membership at Mar-a-Lago for poaching girls who had worked for him, but that's not confirmed. So he knew about the girls, didn't bark on Epstein, and there were talks of how Epstein could benefit in some way from a Trump presidency. If that's what's been released so far, imagine what's in the files that are caught up in the house.
Man.
So this is the worst email so far that I have read in the
Man, fuck the foul. We need the tape. Stop playing. We need, well, pause. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Epstein files. And I'm going to read
No
it to
Trump?
you, but I'm warning you, when I first read this email, I legitimately felt sick to my stomach. Like I'm still having a physiological reaction from it. So this is from Tom Barrack to Jeffrey Epstein. And if you don't know who Tom Barrack is, he is a close friend and fundraiser to Donald Trump. He was the senior advisor to Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, and he is currently Trump's ambassador to Turkey. He is in this inner circle.
Okay.
So this is what the email says. And again, I am warning you, it is Epstein. Hope you are well. Photos look good. FYI, I receive many calls a week about both Donald, redacted, Marla, beauty contest.
Wait, quick pause. Why is it emails? These niggas don't text, don't use Snap, don't use, like, is it always emails? I don't know.
Mar-a-Lago,
Let's see what-
etc., and Clinton from reporters. Less so recently with Clinton, but my answers are always, I have nothing to say, or I try to ignore it altogether. A few times I have been ambushed on the street with questions, but I'm more careful now. So from this, we can deduce that Barrack just sent Epstein some photos, and Barrack is fully aware of what Epstein is doing.
This is my theory on why so many like rich people become like sick. And I'm not sympathizing with them, by the way, but they got all this money in the world. They done did everything. They done traveled to.
Yep. It's because, let me see if we're thinking the same way. I think they doing shit like that, weirdo shit, is they done experience everything. You feel me? It just gets bored to them. Now they want the new shit. They want to try some new shit. You feel me? Maybe let me blow Bubba off today. I don't know, Chad.
Every place they done bought everything. What else is there to life? That's when they start doing weird shit.
Yup,
Y'all know
yup.
all the crazy theories,
Facts.
sacrificing people. That's when they start getting into all of this wicked evilness because they so fucking bored. They got 20 yachts, they got 20 houses. They don't like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm not saying money is evil because man,
It's the
money
root.
brings you it can bring you happiness. But although on the other end, when you got too much of
It's
it,
the
it's like,
root.
you know, shit, it low key kills your soul, bro. That's why I don't want to be rich.
If you got money without God, it's gonna do it. Money without God, bro, it's gonna fuck you up, Chad. I promise you.
I just want to be able to live comfortably. Because when you get this type of money, bro, this when you start getting into all that weird shit, bro. Nah.
Barrack
Yeah.
responds with, hope you're good, let's catch up. And Epstein finally says, send photos of you and child. Make me smile.
That is this, bro. Just the fact that Donald Trump has ties to this man, bro, it's such a bad look. Like, and the thing is, y'all, we're about to watch some videos now. MAGA, they still do not care. They trying to actually say that Donald Trump still wasn't in the wrong.
It is not a coincidence that the Democrats leaked these emails to the fake news this morning ahead of Republicans reopening the government.
By her logic, y'all, the government leaked real emails, but to fake news. So the emails are still real. Like,
For a party that claims to care about affordability, they
Bro, y'all just gotta be like, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. We took this little L. Not even low. This is a big L, bro. Trump's the new Diddy. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all was going crazy on Diddy. Y'all need to go crazy on Trump, man. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It looked like Trump was moving worse than Diddy. I don't know. This is all allegations, man. Do not. Hey.
waste a lot of time on old emails.
Why is it always Fox News, bro? And it's like they can do everything but just say that these emails are fake. They not fake. If I was Donald Trump, I would just release the files. Like, I'm going to release the files to clear my name. Like, that's just what I would do because y'all not finna sit here and say I'm doing all this. You know what? Just get them.
Boy, I would have came out so fast. What? Blowing who? Me? Hell nah, I ain't blowing no fucking hell nah. That's how you know he did it, chat. Nigga, I would have been so quick. I would have actually got tight. You playing with my
It's just so obvious that he's in the files. And maybe the small chance he's not. All of his billionaire friends, his rich buddies, some of them are on those files. So
yeah, he's definitely in them files. And he might be a foul himself, if you know what I'm saying. Hey. There's no more no Diddy. Now it's no Trump. And don't be blowing off Bubba, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch you on the next vid, man. Shit crazy.